Today we will understand that architects plan the interior and exterior relationships of buildings, describe the design qualities of the facades of historically important and contemporary architecture, and create a drawing that shows the shapes, placement, and proportions of the architectural features in the observed building. Materials: drawing paper, rulers, and images of the facade of a building. Architecture is an art form so integrated into our daily lives that it is often taken for granted. By observing architecture, we can begin to understand how form and function work together to create the mood of an environment. Today we will observe the look or form of some buildings and see if we can guess the function. Looking for details in architecture gives us a greater understanding of how the individual parts work together to create the form. The details help us identify the function of a building when it was designed and built. An architect can express themselves with these details. Today we'll search for details in unfamiliar and familiar buildings. Do you look at the front of a building before you enter it? Do you notice the placement of doors and windows? What about ornamental details like moldings and trim? Architects plan carefully and design a building for the way it will be used. They also think about balance, size, and proportion so that the building is pleasing to look at. Architecture is the art and science of planning and constructing buildings. The house in this image is asymmetrical in balance. You see more windows on the left side. However, the tall, tower-like form on the right balances the weight created by the windows on the left. How many floors does this house have? How can you tell? Imagine that you are standing inside the room in the tower. What does it feel like? What details stand out? Windows and doors have a purpose, and they are placed so that they fulfill that purpose. When you look at a building, ask yourself why the door is located where it is. Do the windows look too big, too small, or just right? Why? Originally a residence, this Victorian-style building housed Memphis's first free art school, established by Rosa Lee in 1930. Today it is a bed and breakfast. Both of these images show the facade or front of the buildings. Notice that the temple in this image is symmetrical in balance. How are the shapes of windows and doors repeated? Do you see a pattern created by the doors and windows? Why are the windows different sizes? In what ways does the symmetrical balance of this building suggest its function? What other details of this building communicate that this is a calm yet formal space? Both of these images show the facades or front parts of two buildings with very different functions. How do you think each facade is related to its interior? Why should the entrance of a building communicate the interior? Studio time. Focus on facades. You are going to create a drawing of the facade of your home, school, or other building. Observe first the main form of the building and then the shapes and sizes of the windows and doors. Sketch what you see. Use your sketches to create a line drawing of the building. Many architectural drawings are done with tools that help you make even lines, like rulers and compasses. What are the best ways to show the uneven textures of building materials, such as natural stone or wood?
Siente nada. Por culpa de mi amor, que ya por mí no siente nada. Y se acuerda. Bueno, más.